Welcome to today's topic. Today I'll be sharing with you the only proven sexual position that will help to increase the chances of getting pregnant quickly. I'll also be talking about if reaching orgasm can also play roles in getting pregnant. Before we dive into this topic, ensure you watch this video to the end and don't forget to share, like and drop your comments. Thank you and stay tuned. Do you know before you can get pregnant that conception has to occur? And what is conception? Conception simply means when the normal sperm gets into the ovary and fertilize with the matured egg that is already ripe. So what is ovulation? Ovulation simply means a phase in your menstrual cycle when a mature egg is released from the ovary and as a result of hormone called luteinizing hormone that is responsible for ovulation. So before conception take place, ovulation has to occur before you can conceive and get pregnant. Okay, so what are the signs and symptoms of ovulation? These are the signs and symptoms of ovulation: cervical mucus change. When you notice there is changes in your cervical mucus, there are normal discharge that comes out from the vagina. For instance, whitish discharge that just look like pap without odour, without any smell. When there is increase in that cervical mucus change, you know you're ovulating. And again, another point is breast tenderness or breast sore. Like you will be wondering why your breast is tender. When you touch your breast, it's just a slight pain. You just feel just small pain there, or you saw small sore in your nipple. It's as a result of your ovulating. Or some women feel pelvic pain or lower abdominal pain under your tummy. You're feeling pain or cramps. You're having just slight pain under your abdominal pain. And again, increase in libido. Like some women, when they are ovulating, you will see them driving for more sex. They can have sex more than 10 times in a day, 20 times in a day. It's as a result of luteinizing hormones that is responsible for ovulation. So it's not our own making. So another signs and symptoms of ovulation is light spotting or discharge. And some women, after menstruation, during your ovulation period, you start spotting. Maybe once in a day you see spots. It's also a signs and symptoms of ovulation. And then you're feeling nausea, you want to vomit but you cannot vomit, or you're having slight headache. All these things are signs and symptoms of ovulation. Also, change in your basal body temperature. You may notice that you're warm or you're a bit hot. Maybe your temperature increase from maybe the normal basal body temperature from 97 degrees to 98 degrees Fahrenheit. It's now increase above that. You now notice you're ovulating. So what are the period? When do you know that you're ovulating? Because some women, they don't even know when they are ovulating. And ovulation has to do with your menstrual cycle. Now in menstrual cycle, we have the average number of days as 28 cycle in length, but they are normal from 21 to 35 days. They are also still normal, but the average cycle is 28 days. So when do you now know that you're ovulating? Ovulation occur on the 14th days of your menstrual cycle. What do I mean here? For instance, you started ovulating, let me say last month, 26th of last month, you started your menstrual cycle 26th of last month. You have to start counting from that very day your menses started to the next menstrual cycle, so that you'll be able to know your cycle length. Maybe your 28, 21, 27, 30 or 35. Between that range, as from 21 to 35, you may be shorter cycle. Shorter cycle are those that menstruate within a period of 21 days. The longer cycle are those that menstruate within the period of 30 to 35 days. But the normal average menstrual cycle is 28 days. So for you to know when you're ovulating, you have to know your cycle. For those that don't understand their menstrual cycle, they don't even know how many days cycle they run, whether 28, 21, or 35, and they don't know when they are ovulating. Let's just do simple mathematics here. For instance, let's assume that your last menstrual cycle was July 26 July last month, and you are 28 cycle length. It means your next menstrual cycle should be on 4th August. Yes. So then within that 28 days, your menstrual cycle from 26th July to 4th August. The 14th day within that period is your ovulation day. How do I mean? You minus 14 from 28, what you have is 14. So how do you now calculate it? You count from that 26th July that you menstruated till 4th August. So the 14 days should be 15th August, plus or minus 2. It means it's either you start ovulating from 12, 13, 14, or your ovulation started from 15, 16, something like that. So these are the periods. So in a month, you have like 9 days, or 9 days of ovulation. But some people like, okay, I'm ovulating, I need to be having sexual intercourse so that I will get pregnant. No, it's not necessary that you have sexual intercourse every time that you're ovulating to get pregnant, because within that period is only one sperm, just a sperm, that is needed to fertilize with the matured egg already in your ovary. So but if your relationship has been built up with sexual intercourse 100 times, how many times you want it, there is no problem. If you're good in that, there is no problem in doing that. So it doesn't mean having sex during ovulation can get you pregnant, because having sex in alternate day can also produce a healthy sperm and enhance fertilization. Okay, let's just clear this misconception concerning about sperm being leaking from the vagina, tripping down to your thighs and rest of them. That some women after sex, they'll lie down and hang up their leg for like 10 or 30 minutes, or lie down on the bed. They don't want to go and pee or go and wash themselves. No, that is not allowed. It's not necessary that after sex you don't want to stand up so that sperm will not leak. Don't you just for you to know that that sperm, your husband deposited millions of sperm, and that sperm contains semen, and sperm is only 5% in what the semen are deposited in your vagina. So the healthy and active one have traveled fast and swim fast into your ovaries to fertilize that already ripe egg waiting for the sperm. So those ones that burst out from your vagina, dripping down from your to your thighs and rest of them, is not needed. They are just dead sperm or semen, so you don't need it. The one needed has already fast traveled, so, and swim to your ovary just to fertilize. So you're encouraged, just after sexual intercourse, just if you feel the urge to pee, you want to urinate, don't hesitate to urinate. Don't say if you stand up that this sperm will come out or you're not going to get pregnant. No, just go and ease yourself, because urinating after sex also helps to prevent urinary tract infection. That's just it. So don't wait and say I want to lie down for 30 minutes. If you want to lie down for 30 minutes, just the purpose of cuddling with your partner, that's very cool. But if you are doing it for the sperm not to waste, just to get inside you, no, it's very wrong. Okay, another question is that does orgasm helps to increase the chances of getting pregnant? No, orgasm doesn't helps increasing the chance of getting pregnant. The orgasm only helps to propel the sperm to the uterus, because during the process, when the woman reaches his orgasm, the uterus contracts and relax, and when the uterus contracts, the sperm travel and swim faster to the uterus down to the ovaries. So there is no proving that shows that orgasm helps increases the chances of getting pregnant. So some people will just be like, what are the best position that will help someone to get pregnant? There is no best position. Any position that you choose that can give a deep penetration, that can deposit when the penis gets deep into the vagina close to the cervix, and now deposit the sperm, the healthy and active sperm swim to your ovary and dey fertilize with the mature egg. So there is no specific position. You can take any position of your choice as far as there is deep penetration. In summary, we've talked about what is conception, ovulation, signs and symptoms of ovulation, menstrual cycle, and the best position that can increase the chances of getting pregnant and rest of them. So we've come to the end of this topic. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful and educative, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share, drop your comments and like. If you have question, you can also drop your question and I'm going to answer your question. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.